Hey everyone, welcome back to GovZ Travels. Today we are in the beautiful city of Corpus Christi, Texas, and we are here to explore a true American legend, the USS Lexington. Anchored on the shores of Corpus Christi since 1992, the USS Lexington isn't just any old warship. Known as the Blue Ghost, this historic vessel is the world's oldest surviving aircraft carrier, and it's now a naval aviation museum, educational center, and one of the top tourist attractions in the region. Open daily for visitors, a trip aboard the USS Lexington is a chance to step into the pages of World War II history. Tickets are priced at $21.95 for adults, with discounts available for youth, seniors, and veterans, and you pay just $5 parking fees for the day. Totally worth it. Let's explore the ship in detail and dive into the story behind the iconic ship. The USS Lexington is an Essex-class aircraft carrier built during World War II. Originally named USS Cabot, she was renamed Lexington in honor of the CV-2 carrier that was lost during the Battle of the Coral Sea. Commissioned in February 1943, she quickly joined the fight in the Pacific. Serving as the flagship for Admiral Mark Mecher, the Lexington led the Fast Carrier Task Force and earned a staggering 11 battle stars and the prestigious Presidential Unit Citation. She was a force to be reckoned with. 21 months in combat, 372 enemy aircraft shot down in the air, 475 destroyed on the ground, 300,000 tons of enemy cargo sunk, another 600,000 tons damaged. The Japanese even reported her sunk 4 separate times, yet she kept returning to battle, earning the nickname the Blue Ghost from Tokyo Rose. Post-World War II, the Lexington was decommissioned but later modernized and returned to service. She operated across the Atlantic, Mediterranean, and Pacific, eventually becoming the Navy's training carrier out of Pensacola, Florida, a role she proudly held for nearly 30 years. After 48 years of service, she was decommissioned in 1991, and in 2003, the USS Lexington was designated National Historic Landmark. Exploring USS Lexington and reliving those moments is a very memorable experience for us today. Here are some awesome facts that blew us away. The flight deck is over 2 acres, big enough for 3 football games or 14 basketball games to be played at once. She carries enough fuel to circle the world 132 times in a car. She has steamed 209,000 miles, that's like going around the world 8 times. Crossed the equator 14 times and the international dateline 6 times. Enough sleeping space for more than the largest hotel in the world. And she could power a city of 150,000 people with her electric capacity. During World War II, over 3,000 crew members served aboard. The stories, the sacrifice, and the legacy they left behind are all preserved here. We truly felt the weight of history, but also the pride of a ship that served her country for nearly half a century. Guys, this is something you should not miss when you visit Corpus Christi, as you do not get to experience these memories every day. That wraps up our journey aboard the mighty USS Lexington. This visit was breathtaking, educational, and deeply inspiring, and we hope you felt the same watching it. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and share this video with friends and family. Thanks for joining us today, and until next time, keep exploring with GovZ Travels.